Hey everyone! In this tutorial I will show you how to create a tire that looks like this. It is very simple and the result looks pretty cool, so I figured I'd just share it with you. This tire is made out of tire segments copied over a circle. So if I increase its size, you will see that at first I have modeled one segment that looks like this, and then I have just copied and fused vertices. So basically I've started by making a grid that looks like this, which I have later edited a little bit to give it an interesting shape, to create half of a tire segment. Basically you just move vertices around like so and then extrude them to give it an interesting shape. At first it's hard to predict how the final result will look like, so you will just create something that looks generally like this, and then you're going to go back to the step and edit it to make the final result look cool. So after you made a general shape like this, you delete the unnecessary faces, for example over here and at the center, because you will later mirror it and you will not need faces here, and after you copy the whole thing you don't want faces on the front and on the back of this segment. So once you have done that, you can bend it to give it a little bit of a curved shape. You create a twist node, set the operation to bend, set the axis like so, and play with the parameters to make it look right. After that you are going to add another twist node. In this case you're going to use linear taper and add a little bit of taper that is going to squish the inner radius of the segment and stretch the outer radius, so that when you copy it over a circle the vertices will align nicely, because otherwise they would overlap in a bad way. So once you have done that, you simply create a circle and create a sweep node to copy a tire segment over each vertex. Again, here you will need to play with parameters like the number of divisions and the radius of the circle until the copied result aligns nicely and looks good. So this is just a matter of modifying parameters, the number of divisions, the uniform scale, and the amount of taper you need to align vertices. After that you create a node fuse, so that vertices that are next to each other are fused together, and finally you create poly extrude to add a little bit of depth to this segment, like so. You can always go back and add extra extrusions to one segment, and that way you will be able to create any amount of cool looking tires, and it will be convenient to always be able to control what it's made out of. So that's pretty much it. That's a very simple technique, nothing too complicated here. And of course, after you have modeled this part, you will always be able to extrude these faces and these faces and make anything you want out of it. I hope you have found it useful, and I'll see you in my next videos.